to draw in my sketchbook tonight. It's a Ohuhu sketchbook. I still have a ways to go on it, and I have marks all over the paper. But that sounds about right. It's a marker free book? Not a free book, but it's a marker. What's it called? Marker pad that works with markers and it doesn't bleed through to the other side. And it's been working so far. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be with this book, this brand, for quite some time. But yeah, let's get this started. I'm gonna get a drink. Had to stretch for it. I don't know if you can. Hopefully you can hear me just fine. But yeah, get a sketchbook, get your art supply, use your creativity to create whatever you want, relax, listen to the music, and draw with me, or paint, or whatever you want to do for doing art. Let's create. Well, I'm trying to get marks off my... Oh, you can also use watercolor and acrylic marker on this, in this book, so it works really well. So, yeah. And don't mind the humming in the background, that's my heater. Hopefully you can't hear it, but it's not a guarantee. So I just had my holiday in the United States. It's Thanksgiving here. It went really well. My family wasn't able to come down, but I spent it with my family that is here, so. if it's any holiday wherever you are, I hope you spend it with family and friends. And if you must know, the dogs had a good Thanksgiving as well because they had some of the turkey.
Kaylin Ginther. Welcome to my channel. Kaylin Ginther said, "Hi."
Hi, welcome to the channel.
Kaylin Ginther said, "TYYYY."
How are you doing today? I don't know if it's nighttime or daytime for you, so It's nighttime for me.
Kaylin Ginther said, "Your drawings are so pretty."
Thank you.
Kaylin Ginther said, "Good."
How did you...
Kaylin Ginther said, "Me too."
Did you celebrate Thanksgiving, or did you celebrate a holiday today?
Kaylin Ginther said, "Yes."
How was your Thanksgiving? Yummy.
Kaylin Ginther said, "Yummy."
Well, that's good to hear. Did you have fun with family and friends?
Gen C, welcome to my channel. Gen C said, "Going to lurk, but I hope you have a wonderful day."
Alright. You too.
Kaylin Ginther said, "Yep."
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, squaring up on his face.
Don Spola, welcome to my channel.
So did it start snowing for you, or are you still have no snow yet? Or does it even snow near you, where you live? Because it snowed here.
Kaylin Ginther said, "IGTG, I love your drawings and bye."
Alright. Thanks for talking.
Kalen Ginther said, No snow. Kalen Ginther said, Not ITX. Kalen Ginther said, Bye.
Bye. I can't get his face down the way that I wanted to. Maybe erase him for a little bit and start on her. So in the United States, tomorrow is our Black Friday. Crazy. Always after Thanksgiving. What music? What beautiful music. Now I have hiccups. Oh, that was a good pop.
It's _isive. Welcome to my channel.
You know.
Thet hums from Spickets. Welcome to my channel.
Come to negotiate.
Thet hums from Spickets. Said.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Thanks for following.
Thank you for following. Now you have a jar of dirt. I owe you a picture. If there's a picture you want me to draw for you, go ahead and tell me, or you can wait till tomorrow when I'm on my computer where I draw digital. Anyone that follows or subscribe on either YouTube or Facebook, on YouTube or Twitch,
Thet hums from Spickets. Said. Can you draw a small Sonic? Thet hums from Spickets. Said. Like Chibi.
a chibi Sonic. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, or like a...
Thet hums from Spickets. Said. Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Let me bring up a reference for him. I know what he looks like, but I'm not a perfect drawer for him. And you want a chibi of him, huh?
Thet hums from Spickets. Said. Yes, PLS. Smiling face with hearts.
Might be a little too far up. Let me bring it down a little. Give him big eyes. Because that's what chibis are. We'll give him big ears like he hasn't grown into them yet. Make a round body. make him do his famous little jump. He's a little kid. Make his shoes big. Like they're too big for him. Give him a big tail so he can grow into it. Make his ears a little bit bigger.
Thet hums from Spickets said, "Ah, he looks cute, it's so good."
You want me to color him in, or is there a certain color that you want me to color him? Or do the same color that Sonic is?
Thet hums from Spickets said, "Same color Sonic is."
Alright, give me a second. I need to go grab him. So it's aqua, blue, red. Alright. Let me outline them with a pencil or with a pen.
Farina Mohammed. Welcome to my channel. Farina Mohammed said, hello hand pink waving.
Hi, how are you doing? I am drawing Sonic the Hedgehog as a chibi person. Almost forgot his tail. Blue.
Farina Mohammed said, "Your art is crazy cool."
Thank you.
Farina Mohammed said, "I'm tired because I didn't sleep."
Oh no! Well, that's not good. How much sleep did you get? Before you didn't sleep. And I don't want you to stay up because of me. If you need sleep, go to bed. That's more important than watching me stream. I'm grateful for you to watch me stream. But I'm more worried about you getting sleep than anything else. And the famous blue.
Farina Mohammed said, "I can't sleep for some reason I don't know why. Shelter in."
Well, that's not good. Well, hopefully this stream will relax you enough to actually make you go to sleep. You might have your mind somewhere, like you're too excited about something or you're stressed out about something. That usually happens to me. Hopefully you're not getting sick. That sometimes happens too.
Farina Mohammed said, "Your art is great and BTW I'm a artist chillookit."
That's cool.
Thethumsfromspickets said, "That is awesome. I love Sonic and you made him perfectly."
I grabbed brown. No, I grabbed black. Why does it look brown? Weird. Need to look to his eyes. Wow, that. Now it looks like his tongue's sticking out. Let's see if I can save it. There you go. Do some white on him. There you go. Your Sonic is done. Do you want me to? Where's my pen go? There it is.
Thethumsfromspickets said, "It's amazing."
Let's see if I can get your name down so you know it's yours. Try not to touch it. If you come tomorrow, I should have it copied for you so you can have it on the internet and do whatever you want with it. I gotta fix his ear.
Thet Hums from Spickets said, "Oh, awesome."
Let me fix his ear. Obviously, I didn't put enough glue on it. But yeah, come back tomorrow and I'll have it copied. Now I just have to wait till it dries off. I'll have them copied on my computer so you can actually do whatever you want with them. Hey Brianna, did I make you a doodle art piece at all? Because I can't remember if I gave you a picture or not. I'm just waiting for it to dry. But I hope that made your day. The thumbs from Spy Kids.
Thet Hums from Spickets said, "It absolutely did."
Well, that's good. I'm glad it made your day. So do you like the newer Sonic or do you like the old Sonic?
Thet Hums from Spickets said, "I grew up on the older Sonic, but new Sonic has been growing on me."
Oh, really? I haven't played the newer games of Sonic. But yeah, I grew up with the old Sonic. Have you watched all those Sonic's movies? I haven't even watched the first one yet. Haven't had a chance to.
Thet Hums Fromspickets said, "Oh, the movies are great, I just need to watch the third one, but I'm not sure if it's out yet."
I don't think it's out quite yet. So is your favorite character Sonic, or do you have a different favorite character on Sonic the Hedgehog? Because I like Sonic, but I also like Knuckles.
Thet Hums Fromspickets said, "While I do love Sonic, I also love Silver and Tails."
Cool. Tails is cool. I never went against Silver in a video game. Don't like your hands. See, I grew up with the cartoon as well. I don't remember Silver. The only bad character there was Knuckles for a while, and that was it. baby.
SHP. Welcome to my channel. SHP said, "It's turning out pretty good."
Thank you. I just messed up on her face, though. Oh well. Hopefully I can actually color that in better. So how are you doing, SHP?
SHP said, "I'm okay, what about you?"
I'm doing alright. That's good that you're doing good. Or you're doing okay? But how dare you be okay? You better be good. You better be grand. I'm just kidding. Be fantastic.
SHP said, yeah, I. SHP said, am actually great.
Oh, that's good. I celebrated Thanksgiving, so I'm doing great too. Ate a lot of food. And spend time with family.
SHP said, it's my birthday and I'm home with my parents. What else can you ask for?
Well, that's cool. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to SHP. Happy birthday to you. Spending it with family is always a good thing. Friends and family. So what did you get for your birthday?
SHP said, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
SHP said, don't know yet, party's tonight.
Ah! Are you excited for the party?
SHP said, definitely, you're invited.
Well, thank you. I wish I could come. But the best I can do is just tell you happy birthday and have a lot of fun with your friends and family. I wish you great joy and happiness on your birthday. and lots of fun. And hopefully you get everything that you wanted for your birthday. Okay, SHP! I'll give you a birthday wish. What would you like me to draw for you? I know I already drew you one thing, but I can always draw you another thing for your birthday.
SHP said, "Thanks again. Said you can come. I'll count the Doraemon drawing as my present though."
Okay. Well, I'm glad I was able to give you a birthday present earlier.
SHP said, "You wanna draw another?"
I can draw another for you. It's up to you. If you want me to draw you another picture, I can.
Wallace Lovecraft. Welcome to my channel. SHP said, "Leave it, finish this one, that'd be okay."
Okay.
SHP said, "The delay makes it really confusing to talk, sorry."
Sorry about that. It's okay.
SHP said, "Don't worry, maybe I'll take one next year."
Alright. That works for me. So what do you hope you get for your birthday? Or does it really matter?
SHP said. It really doesn't. I'm home, that's enough.
Well, that's a good thing too. anything interesting happened to me? Not really. Just celebrated Thanksgiving. Had to clean up the mess. That's always fun.
SHP said, I don't really know much about Thanksgiving. Can you tell me about it?
It's pretty much celebrating... how do I explain it? So it's people from from other countries and stuff like that all came to the United States, and this is back in the old times. And when they landed on the land that we call the United States, they celebrated because they survived a long trip from like France, England, Spain, and they traveled from there to the United States on a long ship that went through a lot of turmoil, I should say. Like, there was damage to it one time, there was a bad storm for it, people got sick, some people probably died on the trip and stuff like that, but when they landed to the United States that we call today, they celebrated by pretty much eating. Well, they celebrated by taking some of the land, unfortunately, from the Native Americans. I'm not really a fan of that. But the Native Americans also celebrated with the United States people, with the foreigners. I'm probably saying this all wrong, but how to explain it? I'm trying to do the nice way of doing it instead of what actually happened. But it's foreigners that come to the United States and to start a new life. That's pretty much what Thanksgiving is. It's starting a new life with your family. Thanksgiving is pretty much that. It's a celebration with your family. You eat a lot of food and you get tired, but you celebrate it with your family. And that's the kind way of saying it.
SHP said, interesting. It's okay, I don't mind the details.
Well, I don't know the whole detail because I'm sure there's a lot of detail that that I don't know. But it's pretty much a celebration of foreigners finding their way to the United States and starting the new life. If that makes any sense. Because the truth of it, as much as the United States want to believe it, we're all foreigners from different countries.
SHP said, got it, thanks for letting me know.
I wish I explained it better. It's a nice celebration with family. That's pretty much the biggest thing. It's an odd celebration because we celebrate with turkey and stuffing.
SHP said, so, now you celebrate it with family.
Yes. Well, you try anyway. You celebrate it with family or friends. But there's a lot of people that don't celebrate it. So it's pretty much a United States holiday. Not everyone is going to celebrate the same way. And I understand that.
SHP said, nice. I've just noticed something. The United States has a tendency of celebrating a lot. If it's not birthdays, and
Almost every month we celebrate something. It's cool. I won't deny that.
SHP said, must be nice. It has its moments. We try to celebrate different countries' celebrations. True, there's more stuff for the United States to do to get along with family and friends and stuff like that. It's just I don't know how to explain it. I'll just say we're kind of weird. That's the best thing I can say. We try not to be weird, but we have a tendency of trying to celebrate almost everything. But we try to celebrate it with different countries' celebrations. SHP said, is it tiring?
At times, yeah. Sometimes it's actually the best fun and stuff like that, but I guess it's like how to explain it. It's odd if you're actually sitting in my point of view and stuff like that, celebrating a lot of different countries, and I understand that. I truly do. I understand why we're celebrating a lot of countries and point of view and stuff like that. The only problem I have is history books don't really explain too much of the stories of it. You sometimes have to figure it out yourself. And it's just sad that people take offense of certain things in holidays and stuff like that. Like Christmas. For us, a lot of people take offense with Christmas. Because it's a religion holiday. And I understand why they take offense. I really do. It's just, I think people forget that the holiday is meant to be with family and not trying to get money off of people or trying to use it against people. I believe each holiday represents an earthquake in my booth. It represents something that a milestone or how to explain it? I guess
SHP said, I get it, we have some of that problem here too.
yeah. And that's a sad thing, because that shouldn't be going around for any holidays. It's meant to be with family, friends. If you don't have any family, then you have friends. Because sometimes friends are your only family. But expecting a lot from it is a sad thing, because you just take away what the meaning of the holiday is meant to be.
Alastair's Queen Emma. Welcome to my channel. Alastair's Queen Emma said, hello.
Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight or today? Depends on where you live. It's nighttime here. It's 1:39 in the morning.
SHP said, holidays are meant to be breaks from life, to give more time to family and friends.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people forget that.
Alastair's Queen Emma said, I'm a little emotional, but I'm fine.
Well, if I was there, I would give you a hug if you wanted one. If you want to talk about it.
Alastair's Queen Emma said, It's 3:40 for me.
Wow. Did you celebrate? Are you in the United States? Did you celebrate the Thanksgiving? If you're not from the United States, that's fine too. But this is supposed to be a safe place for anyone to come and chill and hang out and talk to. Tell if you want to talk about stuff, I'm here to listen. I'll give you my point of view on stuff.
Alastair's Queen Emma said, "Yes, I did. And I would love a hug."
Well, I give you an air hug. That's the best I can do. But I hope your day gets better for you. Well, your night gets better for you. Because no one wants stress in their life. No one needs stress in their life. You have a right to actually have a great, beautiful night where you can actually relax, listen to music, talk to friends. Because in this channel, we try to be friends. And you said you celebrated Thanksgiving. Did you celebrate it with your family and friends? And did you eat your
Alastair's Queen
crazy?
Emma said, "Thanks. I'm listening to my favorite song. It's helping me."
That's good. And if you like dogs, in the corner down near my avatar, there's 2 dogs sleeping. One running after a bunny at the moment.
Alastair's Queen Emma said, "Yes, I spent time with my mom and stepdad."
Well, I hope that was a great time for you. I ate like a pig.
Alastair's Queen Emma said, "I'm going to sleep now. I'm tired."
Alright, you have a great night. I hope your day gets better for you, or your night. And sweet dreams. Thanks for talking to me. I'll be here tomorrow and the next day if you need someone to talk to.
Alastair's Queen Emma said, "Night."
Night. Holly, I don't think it gets any softer. I'll lay down.
SHP said, "Are they ox?"
The OCs? Yeah.
SHP said, "Do they have stories?"
Yeah, they do. Let's see if I can. Well, this is Shadow. The male is named Shadow, but he's the Grim Reaper. And this is Lily. She's Cosmos' other reincarnated self. This is like in different dimensions. So the time that Lily appears is in, let's see, it would be, I think the 1800s. And pretty much the 1800s is the time, let's see if I actually have the right time. It's supposed to be, I might have to look at the times again. But this is supposed to be the time where women could be accused of being witches. So,
SHP said, "Whoa, you mean pre-Newtonian times?"
is that what it's called? That's probably what it's called. My brain is, it's the middle of the night, my brain is sort of fried. I would have to do more research on it. But yeah, she's accused of being a witch in her time. And why is she accused of being a witch? Because she's a loner. Pretty much, if a woman is a loner or talks to herself and stuff like that, pretty much they're accused of being witches.
SHP said, "Is the story written somewhere online?"
No, it's not. No, because I'm not the greatest writer in the world, and I'm still working on the story. So, let's see. I don't have my art book that actually has the characters in it on my desk. I would have to get up and grab it. Give me a second and I'll show you the pictures of and I'll explain better that way.
SHP said, "Maybe I'll start taking notes then."
See my feet. Maybe you could start taking notes then. So, let me get to the character. Alright. So it starts with Crescent. Crescent is a goddess from a land that is in the sky. And she's one of the protectors. She's a healer. And she protects a stone that pretty much uses the imagination of like of the universe and stuff like that. And Shadow is the Grim Reaper. He is actually one of the horsemen. Let me back up the... get close. He's one of the horsemen that the apocalypse and stuff like that comes to the god Crescent land to get the stone and destroy her people and stuff like that. Well, Crescent, when they attack the four horsemen, Crescent takes the stone and actually swallows it, and she thinks that's the only way to protect it, is if it's in her body. So Crescent actually jumps from her home. She doesn't have the ability to fly. She jumps pretty much to save the stone from the four horsemen. And her body starts melting and well, not like it starts. Let's see. How to explain it? It starts turning into
The
like
underscore Pez underscore dispenser. Welcome to my channel.
like a shooting star landing on Earth. And during that time, it actually hits a wolf and transforms the wolf into Lily, Luna.
Look what I got. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside?
Scribbler. Thanks for following.
Skirtler. I'm saying your name wrong and I'm so sorry. You have a jar of dirt. Thank you for following. If you're here, I don't know if you just jumped in and out, but if you're here, I owe you a picture. So think about what kind of picture you want me to draw for you. And I'll draw you a picture. So Luna was a wolf that turned into like a furry in some way. That's the best way I can put it. And she's on Earth. And this is like during medieval times, where there's dragons and stuff like that. Even though that's not realistic, in my story there's dragons and stuff like that. Well, Shadow was forced by his other brothers to come to Earth to find the stone. And Shadow meets up with Luna and found out that the stone is within her, but instead of taking her life, he actually follows her around and she passes away after she uses the stone when she uses the stone, she turns back into Crescent, not Cosmos. She turns into Crescent to use the power, and it helps save Luna's life. But the downfall of using the stone is it also cuts your life in half. So time goes by, Luna passes away, but her soul is combined with the stone now. And the Grim Reaper follows the soul to different times. There's Luna, then it goes into... hold on. Lily, who's accused of being a witch. And yeah, she is a witch, but she's a white witch, so she's here to help healed and stuff like that. And she almost gets killed, so she uses the stone, pretty much saves her, turns into Crescent, and destroys the whole town to protect Lily. And of course it cuts her lifespan down. And every time the stone is used and Crescent power is used, they turn into... Where is it? Come on. They turn into... Where is the picture? Oh, really? Give me a second. The pictures are here. They turn into Leaf or Daffodil. I haven't decided on her name. So the power like shrinks down her into a fairy. And yeah, her lifespan is short.
SHP said. Wait, are you saying something? SHP said. Oh, okay.
Hopefully you can still hear me. So like the power is rebooting. That's the best way to explain it. They turn into Leaf or Daffodil. I'm still in debate about that. I think I'm gonna go for Leaf. And they stay small for a whole week until the moon is full, and then they transform back into their normal size, and they transform like back into Lily. But unfortunately, Lily's life is now half cut short, and Shadow meets up with Lily and follows her around to figure out some stuff.
Chris Former, welcome to my channel.
And he starts actually falling for her. He's falling in love with the person of the stone. And then Lily dies, and she's reincarnated into Pearl. And this is pretty much our time. And she has a tendency when she falls
Chris
asleep.
Former said, hi.
Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm telling the story about my characters. Hopefully it's not too boring.
SHP said, her name is
Pearl.
Chris Former said, what all you like to draw?
I draw anime characters. I've drawn furries. I draw my OCs. I've drawn if my followers, I draw like Sonic and I've drawn dragons, I've drawn many different things.
Chris Former said, anything you need to practice?
Sometimes. I've drawn mugs, I've drawn...
Chris Former said, or not so much.
It's so-so. I've drawn stuff for people that are following me or subscribe to me, for thanking them for following me or being subscribers. Is there something you want me to draw for you?
Chris Former said, I meant what do you need to practice drawing?
What do I do to practice drawing? Pretty much. What do I do to practice drawing? Pretty much I force myself to draw every day. And it can be on the computer, it could be in my sketchbook. And I do some studies on Pinterest, like the human figure and stuff like that. I look through old art books to actually study. I watch anime to study that in some ways.
Chris Former said, I mean like any certain things you need to practice?
Any certain things I need to practice? I don't know. I just do it for fun. I have a bachelor's in art, so I try to do mixed stuff to actually practice with it.
Chris Former whispered, I asked cause I would model for you if it would help.
Thank you for the offer, but no, that's okay. I have little model characters. That model for me. So thank you for the offer.
Chris Former said, that's fair, I know some use the one site too, I forget.
Come to negotiate, eh? Have you, you slimy git? Look what I got.
I owe you a picture. Is there a certain thing that you want me to draw for you? If you can't think of anything, you can always tell me tomorrow when I'm on my computer, and I can draw on the computer for you. But I've drawn Sonic the Hedgehog in my sketchbook for the thumbs for Spy Kids following me.
Chris Former said, is there specifics?
As long as it's not naughty or not like BPG 13, like BPG, no dirty things, no like middle finger or stuff like that. And just have fun with it.
Chris Former said, he'll need to think about am tired.
Alright, that's fine. Tell me about it tomorrow. I'll be on stream about this time as well. And you take your time on it. It should be on my computer tomorrow.
Vermo SNEI. Welcome to my channel. Vermo SNEI said, Allo.
Hello. How are you doing, Vermo? Did you have a great day? And a great night if it's nighttime for you? I can't remember.
Vermo SNEI said, I'm doing alright, thank you, seems good.
I'll give you thumbs up too. That's good to hear.
Vermo SNEI said, how about you?
I'm doing alright. Just celebrated Thanksgiving. With my family. I don't know if you celebrate Thanksgiving. If you don't, that's okay too. If you do, that's cool.
Vermo SNEI said, I'm glad you are doing alright too.
Yay! We're all doing alright.
8ro. Welcome to my channel.
My dog's watching me now. I don't know if you can see him. Well, you can see him to a point, but I don't know if you can see his eyes.
SHP said, "Is he awake?"
Let's see if I can get you closer. Yeah, he's awake.
Vermo SNEI said, "Doggo sunum borf."
Yep, Ollie's awake. Let's see what else.
Regress. Welcome to my channel.
Reddish gold.
SHP said, "Are they still on Earth or did you mean someplace between universe?"
They're still on Earth. The only one that was off of Earth was Crescent. See, each time she's reincarnated and Shadow has to follow her, like follow her soul and stuff like that, he starts having feelings for her. And Pearl, who's not our time, every time she falls asleep, she actually travels back to her the past self. And Shadow realizes this because she actually acts completely different than what she was. And he's even more fascinated by it. If that even makes any sense. But Shadow hasn't found Pearl in the our time. So he's still searching each path and stuff like that just to find their soul.
SHP said, "So Pearl inherited memories?"
Yes and no. She thinks it's just a dream. So she inherits memories to a point. But each time she goes to her past self and stuff like that, Shadow's always there. And that's the only thing that actually repeats in her dream is Shadow. She does go back to her life's different times and stuff like that, in different situations, but Shadow's always there, and he could tell every time that Pearl actually goes into the body of the person, of her other self. The only time she actually goes back to her past self is when Crescent comes forth. Well, goes back to her normal body, like she wakes up, is when Crescent comes forth. And she just thinks this is a dream.
SHP said, "That's actually a great concept."
Thank you. There's still one more character I haven't introduced yet to in Pearl's life, because she goes to the past for several things, but she also goes to she stays in her time a couple of times in her dreams, and she actually turns into Silver. And Silver goes around pretty much like fighting monsters in people's dreams in some ways. Like if you have a nightmare, she has a tendency of coming into the dream and fighting it off. That's why you have the tendency of having your dreams change, is that she's helping people's dreams. That's why you have like weird dreams in some ways, like odd dreams, and have nightmares that turn into good dreams and stuff like that. Or you wake up from a nightmare. She actually helps in that way. And Shadow follows Silver around, but he can't follow her back to Pearl when she goes back to Pearl for some reason. I'm not really sure. I think it's like because it's a dream stage, and it pretty much sucks.
M.I.Atha.MUA. Thanks for following.
Oh, thank you for following. I don't know, my jar of dirt thing didn't go off, so I'll sing it. You got a jar of dirt, you got a jar of dirt, you got a jar of dirt, and guess what's inside it? Thank you for following, M.I. Oh, there it goes.
Come to negotiate, eh? Have you, you slimy git? Look what I got. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
Thank you so much, M.I. I'm probably gonna murder your name, M.I. I'm just gonna call you M.I. Thank you for following. You now have a jar of dirt. I owe you a picture. If you are interested in the picture, go ahead and tell me when you have a chance to. Like, whenever you have, if you need to think about it.
SHP said, I still have some confusion here and there, but I think I followed through.
What did you get confused on? Maybe I can actually answer that question.
SHP said, okay, does crescent always appear when someone uses the stone?
The only time the stone actually activates is when the person almost dies. It's like they're on their deathbed, and that's the only time the stone is activated. And yes, crescent's the only one that appears when the stone, because it's pretty much the stone is crescent. But it has to be on their deathbed, pretty much. Like, if a dragon pretty much is almost killing the character off, killing Luna. If a dragon's killing off Luna, then she turns into Crescent, actually destroys the dragon, and turns back into Leaf to like reboot, and then a week goes by and turns back into my brain is Luna. That's the best way I can explain it. But yes, Crescent does always come back. Because she is the stone.
SHP said, and are only the memories get bound to the stone?
No, the soul does. So, Pearl, Lily, Luna, only their souls are bonded to the stone. That's pretty much the stone is using that as energy. That's why their lives are cut in half when Crescent comes forth.
SHP said, do they have a choice when the stone gets activated and their life is cut in half?
Pretty much no, unless, like I said, it has to be on their deathbed. Like if your character, let's say you're playing D&D and your character's has one health bar left, she only appears right there when you're about to die. And so Crescent saves your life, but your life gets cut in half because it takes the energy from the person to become it.
SHP said, are Crescent, Luna, Lily, and Pearl different persons?
They live different lives, so yes, they're different people. But they're also not different. But they change, like, so if you were back in the medieval time, you would act completely different from nowadays. You would do different things.
Butterjolt. Welcome to my channel.
You would react to different things. You would pretty much survive in a different way of life. So that's pretty much all. Their lives are different from Pearl's. So when Pearl goes back in the past, she actually still acts like herself. Like she was from the future, her future self back in the past. And you can sort of tell the difference because, like, Luna wears armor. So when Pearl goes into Luna, she's not used to the armor. So you can sort of tell that who she is because she starts walking a little different from Luna, trying to carry armor that weighs a ton. And Pearl's used to not wearing armor at all.
SHP said. Do they have the same soul then? Or the soul merges together? Like Luna was a wolf, she had a soul beforehand, right?
Yeah. I want to say their soul is pretty much combined, but also one soul. If that makes sense. So pretty much the stone itself is like being reincarnated over and over again.
SHP said. Have you read Tokyo Ghoul?
Yes. No, I haven't read it. I watched it.
SHP said. Is it like Ken and Riz then?
Is it like Ken and Riz? Up at Tokyo Ghoul?
Eternal life. Welcome to my channel. Eternal life said. Is it done?
Yeah, it's done. Well, no. I have to wait for it to dry. And then I have to put some white in his hair. And then it'll be done.
Eternal life, said. Finger red number 1. Eternal life, said. Thumbs up looks good. SHP, said. So, I could say, this piece is from Pearl's dream.
Yeah. Yeah, this is part of Pearl's dream. And yeah, Pearl does go into Crescent's dreams, or past self. When she's back on Crescent's world. But not as often as she is with the other characters. I think I'm gonna make that darker.
SHP said, "Really interesting story, let us know if you decide to write or draw it."
Well, I've been drawing little scenes here and there for it. Like every time I draw the characters, it's a little scene from it. It's just I haven't really put them together. It's been just jumble artwork.
SHP said, "Cool, but would I get spoiled if I see them?"
Oh. Not too much. It's just little tiny scenes that you can't really figure out. Because I draw the Grim Shadow over and over. One reason the Grim Reaper is called Shadow and the goddess, my goddess character is called Crescent, is because the story is actually called Crescent Shadow. So there's a spoiler for you. When I'm done with the sketchbook, I'll show it on the stream. Hopefully it doesn't confuse you too much.
SHP said, "That's a good name, but would the story start with Pearl, then slowly reveal stuff?"
No, it starts with Crescent. But you can't, pretty much I'm gonna have her face like blurred out in some ways, but you can't really tell that it's gonna start out with Crescent falling from her and landing on Earth and combining with and then you'll see Luna. And then you slowly, like Pearl will slowly come forth little by little, and it'll explain Crescent a little more. Okay, I'm changing that. I think it'd probably be more interesting if it has shadow,
SHP said. So, we start with Luna's story? Or is it a dream of Pearl?
It's a dream from Pearl. Well, I'm not really sure yet. I think it's a dream from Pearl. But pretty much, the story will start as Crescent's about to fall. Shadow, like, has a hold of her, and she gets out of his hands and falls. So you get to see both of the characters. You get to see Shadow, and you sort of get
SHP said. Got it. And please continue what you were saying.
And you sort of get to see Crescent in some ways. You don't get to actually see her face yet. The only time you get to see her face is when she is needed to, and that's it. You don't really get to see her face when she's falling. But I just thought of an idea that, so when she gets out of Shadow's hands and falls, Pearl is the one that gets out of Shadow's hands. And fall and leaves the body. Because Crescent wouldn't know how to escape the hands thing, but Pearl would.
SHP said. That would be nice. I think Pearl knowing Shadow only through dreams is really interesting.
Yeah, I just need to... I can come up with ideas for it. It's just... writing it down or actually doing a comic book is a little iffy for me. But I could always like draw each scene as a big picture in some ways and stuff like that.
Lucian Sitaru. Welcome to my channel. Lucian Sitaru said, "Hi."
Hi, Lucian. I'm actually going to head out because I have to work in the morning. But Lucian, I've seen some of your artwork. It's actually going really, really well. And
Lucian Sitaru said, "You have break?"
no, I have to go to work tomorrow. Well, when I get up. I wish I had a break. But I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know if I'm playing a game or am I drawing on my computer. I'll find out tomorrow from my friend if she's willing to play a game or not. But yeah, I need to head out because I'm tired.
Lucian Sitaru said, "It's okay." Lucian Sitaru said, "Okay, bye."
Bye, Lucian.
SHP said, "Well, see you tomorrow then."
Yep, see you tomorrow. I'm making anime. Stay creative, stay spooky, do something creative every day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Waving the hand.